So we're just going to run through a really quick exercise here, and we all love a good acronym. So this is COACH. This is just a really simple technique to help you kind of drop into where you are at the moment, to learn to be present, to kind of shut off what's gone before and not worry about what's coming ahead, but just to kind of settle in, appreciate where you are for the moment, and just to kind of take a little bit of time out. Now, this is something that you can do yourself once you've learned and practiced a couple of times, and it can take a minute, or you can really enjoy it and take 20-30 minutes. It's all dependent on your time. So the intent for this though really is just to give you a quick shift of state capability. So as I mentioned, it's called COACH, and what that stands for is center or core, openness, awareness, connection, and hold. So we're going to go through each of those 5 in sequence in just a moment. So just kind of feel where you are on your chair at the moment, and just kind of get yourself into a position that you can be comfortable. Now you can do this with your eyes open, but I think it's always easier to kind of shut the world out around you if you close your eyes. So just gently close your eyes, and it's okay if you've still got a little bit of movement going on. It takes a while just to kind of settle, but when you feel that you're comfortable, I want you just to kind of really focus on your core or your center, and that real kind of power point in your body just around your belly button. So much of our strength, literally, physically, metaphorically, comes from this area. It's also another one of our brains. We think with our gut, and we use our gut to make decisions. It's where our intuition is driven from. So let's just give that a little bit of attention as we sit here. And what you're going to do is just count into the beat of 5. So let's do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're just breathing in and out, counting up to 10. So in for the count of 5, and out again up to 10. Just do that a couple of times in your own pace. Just really focusing on pushing your belly out as you breathe in, and in as you breathe out. And focusing on that core area, that center. Now we're going to move our attention up to our chest and our hearts. And this is the open, the O part of COACH. And you just feel the difference of moving your breath from your belly into a more upper chest breathing, and really feel the connection with your heart, the second of the third of our brains. And we make decisions based on what our heart is telling us. So let's just take a couple of rounds of breath just to give appreciation for what our heart tells us to do. Next we'll move up to a position just either on your third eye, so imagine you're just slightly looking up under your closed eyes. Into your forehead, maybe you can feel it tingle a little bit as you move your attention and your breath up. And this is our actual brain, our minds. Sometimes we don't always feel like we make good decisions from here. And remember that being mindful and meditating and being present isn't about stopping thoughts. It's just appreciating them as they come in, not attaching anything to them, and just kind of letting them go. A is also for awareness, so let's just be aware of where we are right now in the room. Maybe you can hear some noises outside And again, like the thoughts in your mind, just don't attach any emotion or judgment to those. Just be aware of them and aware of the fact that you're part of them as well, you're part of this scene. Then we move into this coach state of the second C, which is connection. And for that, we're looking to connect that sensation we have in our mind right now of awareness to the openness of our heart, and perhaps the warm glow that we can now feel within our center. We know that when we make decisions, we connect all three of these areas. That's what makes up who we are. Feel that connection and the smoothness of your breath. And finally, H, hold. So we're going to take the sensation that we've created now ourselves. No one's done this for us. I'm talking, but it's you that's created this sensation that you're feeling right now. And we're just going to hold this as we move into our next task today. It'd be awesome if we could hold it all the time, but we know that that's not possible, so we're not going to beat ourselves up about that. We're just going to hold this sense with us and perhaps recall it a couple of times throughout the day. Take a last breath in and sigh out. And I invite you to gently open your eyes.